Welcome to Simply Liminal. My name is Stacy. This is my daily 2-card reading for Saturday, March 2nd, 2024. This week we are working with the Gods and Titans Oracle by Stacy DeMarco. This is a brand new deck for me. I just opened it the other day. Like literally it came in the mail. I was pretty excited. I opened it right up and I was guided to use this for this week's readings, which really makes sense to me because I think we have a lot of masculine energy that comes towards us in the month of March, and that's good. Masculine energy is good. Sometimes when we're talking so much about the divine feminine, the rise of the divine femininity kind of taking itself back from masculinity, we're not really talking about the good aspects of masculinity. We're talking about the corrupted aspects, the parts of masculinity that want to be brutal or want to control us. This is not the masculinity that we want to talk about in these cards, where we have power, wisdom, action, protection, honor, strength, focus, even gentleness that comes at us with the divine masculine. And so I really think it's important to, know that with the divine feminine and the divine masculine, they're both equally important. And our world and lives work best when these are in balance for us. So, as with my other 2-card readings, I look at the energy of the day and the focus of the day. The energy is the force that's directed towards us from the universe, and the focus is then our intention, our effort, or our message, or our response that we put into that. Before doing any of these readings, I open a circle of light and love and protection around myself. It's very important to me to protect myself and to protect you all. And that circle is protected to anyone who watches these readings, no matter when it is. I also ask my spirit guides and guardians to help me be a clear channel for these messages and to help me be able to express the meaning of these messages to you. So let us look at the energy for the day. I'm trying to do this in front of the camera so people can see. And then the focus, to see that these are authentic readings, that I'm not pulling these in advance. I'm just as surprised as anybody else is when we turn these cards. Now, this is a bit of a shiny deck, and so I'm doing the best I can with the lighting. Please bear with me and the shimmer that we're going to get from these cards. All right, let us look at the energy for the day. We have Shiva. Shiva. And the message on the card is destroyer, but I've never feared the energy of Shiva. With destruction comes creation. It's a big cycle. And so when something is destroyed, something else is brought up, and it is probably a million times better than what we had before. But still, the energy here is Shiva as the destroyer. So there might be something a little tough coming at us today, something that we might not understand at first. I'm trying to move this out of the shimmer. Sorry. Something that might seem painful to us, something that we don't understand, something that we can't fathom why we've worked so hard for something and it's just all falling apart. Or if something unforeseen happens and we just feel a little bit destroyed by that. My best advice is to take a deep breath and know that it's going to work out. Let's look at the energy of Shiva here. Shiva is one of my favorites from the Hindu pantheon. Oh, yeah. So I'm excited to see this card, even though I laughed when I seen that destroyer was wrote on the bottom of the card. Sorry, I'm trying to get to where he's at here. Okay, so Shiva, and the message is destruction. And then the other message here says, dance away any old beliefs that burden you. Defy and destroy what stands in your way to happiness and enlightenment. So maybe this is about us needing to destroy something that's standing in our way. Let's see. The Lord Shiva comes dancing into our earthly plane in many forms and has many faces, but it is his role as Shiva the Destroyer that we will examine here. Shiva is the third aspect of the Hindu Trinity. Brahma is the creator and Vishnu is the preserver. While some fear the idea of destruction, it is important to see this action as part of the natural, continuous cycle of all things, and that in some ways a relief from the burden of suffering. There is nothing extra with Shiva. All that is not real is destroyed, yet there is an essential masculine energy left for his connection with Parvati, his wife. Shiva is often pictured stepping on the demon of ignorance as he dissembles what is not needed. By letting go of old beliefs and false identities, we will become freer, in the end more enlightened. If Shiva has entered your life, you may need to disrupt or get rid of something that is not working or is holding you back. Negative thoughts, insecurities, and having little faith in yourself could be stopping you from achieving something you want. And it may be time to destroy those ideas and rebalance yourself again. Shiva worshippers in India are among the most wild-looking of all yogis, covered in ash and with ungroomed hair. If you ever visit India, you can see them tending their sacred fires. So, I think the message that we have coming at us today is not that something that we have, well, it could be that something that we've been working on is going to be destroyed and we don't understand it. If that happens, it's to help our growth in some way. But I think the energy for us is that we need to maybe destroy something that's standing in our way. Is it our lack of faith in ourselves? Is it, you know, a job that's holding you back? Is it some part of your environment that just squashes you and doesn't let you be you? Let's look. I'm going to move this over here. We can have a little bit of a shine with Shiva. He is a shiny dude. And we'll look at the focus for the day. And we have Helios here, or Helios, depending on how you pronounce that, a god associated with the cycles of the sun. In Greek mythology, he drove a chariot across the sky every day, and that chariot carried the sun. And that is why the sun crosses the sky like it does on the horizon. He is associated with light, but also cycles, the cycles of day and night. And so Shiva, I mean, something the card message told us was that there are cycles of destruction and creation and destruction and creation. And the Helios card is also talking to us about cycles. And so, you know, maybe when we're looking at what we need to let go of in our life, not necessarily destroy. Don't think of it as destroying something. Think of it as you're letting something go, or you're moving away from something that hasn't been helpful to you or is holding you back or hindering you in some way. But it is a cycle, and those cycles come and go, and that those cycles are part of our growth. They help us become who we are, who we're meant to be, who we're supposed to be, and hopefully people that can help other people grow and become more and stronger. Let's look at what she says here. I'm almost to it, for this card. So Helios, cycles, is the message. Know that personal patterns, positive or negative, may be playing out in your life right now. Plug into the cycles of nature for renewal and vitality. So I think we need to pay attention to the cycles and work with them. Helios is the Greek titan of the sun, resplendent in golden armor and a spectacular aura of light crowning his head. Helios drives a solar chariot around the sky each day. 4 fiery steeds, Pyrrhos, Eos, Aethon, and Phlegon, draw his chariot, racing in a circular motion around the earth during the day. At night, they carry him back through the ocean in a golden cup. An honest and beautiful titan, he displays forgiveness and grace even when provoked. The Greeks told a story of the mighty hero Heracles and his quest to find him and bring back the cattle of Geryon. To do this, he had to cross the scorching desert in Libya. Thirsty, sunburned, and half mad with rage and heat, Heracles shot an arrow at the sun in vengeance. Knowing that this was a disrespectful action, Heracles repented instantly and asked for Helios' forgiveness. Seeing his predicament and admiring his fortitude, Helios not only forgave the hero but loaned him his golden cup. This ensured the success of Heracles' mission. I just want to point out to you, when you think about Hercules or Heracles, however you might want to say that, he had a lot of help to do what he did. But he appreciated it, but he had a lot of help. He did not do it on his own. Anyway, accessing the energy of Helios illuminates the patterns and cycles in your life, the productive ones and the ones you would rather interrupt. aha, here we go. Maybe that's it. We need to disrupt cycles to help create something new. Consider what cycles you may be caught in. You could be continually responding to someone's treatment of you in unhealthy ways, procrastinating on completing a project, or eating a good breakfast, or exercising even. Whatever the cycle, it's important to notice it and honor it before deciding whether it's good for you in your life or a cycle you need to bust out of. So here we go. This is the part of this reading where this is our choice. We see something here that's holding us back. It is our choice to see how we're gonna, if we're gonna do anything about it, and if so, how we go about doing it. So I think this is a wonderful reading. Pretty excited about this Saturday. This is, again, a lot of energy coming at us. We have destruction, we have sun cycles, Titans in Greek mythology, lots of energy, but I'm excited for this day and I'm looking forward to what it has to bring to us. I hope you found this reading helpful. I hope you connected with it in some way. I would love to hear what you're thinking about the deck or the readings. Like I said, this is a new deck for me, so I'm kind of learning it as I go along. I'm learning it with you guys. Anyways, please like, please subscribe, please share these videos. I would love to help this channel grow so I can help share these messages with other people, so I can spread the messages of oracle cards. Not this deck or specifically or any deck that I've worked with so far, but a deck that feels right for you, that you can ask a question to, that can give you an answer that helps you out. That is a clear message from Spirit. I truly believe that, from your divine creator, from your divine self, from your soul. And these are the messages that we need to help us become better people, to help us move forward in this funny little thing we call life. So thank you so much. My name is Stacy. Thank you for visiting Simply Liminal with me.